Hey guys, this week is the continuation of last week's foundation video. This is same shirt, go back and watch it. This is the eye look that I ended up doing with it. If you want to see how I did it and the shades that I used, keep watching. So, I've already done my foundation and my base off camera. I did that in, well, off camera. I did it in last week's video. If you want to see it, I will link it down below. Today I'm just going to be focusing more on the eyes and trialing out as well the new Sephora Stabilo eyeliner. Still got the plastic wrap on it. Haven't tried it. I have tried the brown though. Not gonna lie. Kind of like it already. So, to begin with, let's go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just going to go in to start with tempera. It's this shade. It's quite a pale shade. Doesn't really have a sheen or a shimmer to it. Going to go in under the brow to begin with. Help lighten, brighten, and lift. I haven't used the Modern Renaissance palette in so long, and I forgot how much I love it. Now, I've mentioned before, filming quality, not the greatest at the moment. Just setup that I have, I'm still just getting into this and still trialing it out, so I don't know how it's going to go or if it's something that I'm going to continue long term, but let's see how it goes. Now that I've got that shade down, I'm just going to go in with a MAC 217 blending brush, crease blending brush. I'm going to go in with Crush Cosmetics. Really good brand. I think they've stopped production at the moment. I don't know if they're coming back, which is a shame because I want more of their palettes. But they just blend beautifully. And I'm just going to go in with this slightly peachy tone. Just to give the crease a little bit of, start to give the crease a little bit of colour. Little bit of definition, and give some of the other colors I'm going to put on here something to blend into. And other side. So how's everyone coping? COVID's still going on. Melbourne are about to have restrictions tightened up again. Surprise, surprise. That's the way of it. I'm just taking some more of that slightly pale peachy tone. Starting to bring it under the eye as well. And just to help with when I go to do the bottom line, it'll give the full look a little bit more cohesion. Now, I think today I'm going to go with a look that if you follow my Instagram, you probably will have seen it on my Instagram. I'll leave the tag down below, but it is Punchline Cosmetics on Insta. Any of the work that I do is generally posted up there, and any of the work that I've done prior to starting YouTube is definitely on there as well. Feel free to check it out and follow. Next, I am going to go straight in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette again, and go in with, let's go in with Love Letter. It's kind of a burgundy pink. Comes out a lot pinker on the eye than what it looks in the pan. You know, I remember a while ago there was a lot of conversation about I think it was the second Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that came out. It came in the same sort of carton, but it was green, and people were saying that the pigments didn't blend very well. I gotta say, I bought it, and I've never used it. I just haven't reached for it or picked it up. Which is sad to say. I probably should try and do something with it, and try and do a look with it. I don't like having palettes in my collection that don't get used or aren't in use for whatever reason. Just seems like a waste. Alright, so just going in with a little bit more Love Letter to deepen that crease a little bit more and blend it out. I want to go for a bit of a halo eye. I tend to find that halo eyes actually work really well on me. Not much more to say to that. If you're sitting here watching this, unsure about blending or not knowing how to blend, honestly, it's a lot of backwards and forwards. That's all it is, backwards and forwards. Take colors that you've used before, which I'm just about to do, and help blend everything out, soften everything out. And I'm just going to go in with that same peachy shade from Crush Cosmetics that I did before, and just diffuse that top just a little bit. And then I'll go in with some more of that paler white color shortly and diffuse that under the brow as well. Cool. Now, paddle brush. Come on. I am going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with, let's go in with Venetian Red. This is just this color down here. Really nice deep tone. Just put it on the outer part of that lid and the inner corner, and connect the line there a little bit. Depth. That was weird. Still getting used to filming and doing makeup and drinking. Although I think I've got the drinking down pat. And just the same on the other side. All right. So now that that's in, I'm going to take, there it is, the same 217 that I use with the love letters, just to blend that Venetian red. So it's a smooth transition. Just going in with a touch. A touch of love letters to help blend it out a little bit more on that side. This one side is darker than the other. But ain't that always the way? And let's be honest. Cool. So now that the top is almost done, quick look, I'm going to go in with, once again from the Modern Renaissance palette, a lot of the colors from for this look is coming from this palette. Going in with Real Gar, which is this shade here. It's just like a burnt umber. And just a little small fan brush. Now, I know that some people tend to use these brushes for their lower mascara, and some people just don't use them at all. I actually think they're really handy for doing your lower lash line, because it's a really good way to get close to that lower lash line. And then once you've done that, take a brush and just blend it out. Once again with the weird faces. I feel like if you can do makeup without pulling a weird face, you're doing pretty damn well. I'm not quite there yet. Just going back in with same fan brush, a little bit of Venetian red. Just on that outer corner. Just to marry it a little bit with the top lid. I think it looks pretty. Pretty. So now that the main part of the lid is done, I'm going to go in just with a paddle brush and some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just to wet the brush just a touch. And I'm going to go in with Juvia's Place, the Masquerade palette. And I am going to go in with, yeah, that'll do. I'm going to go in with Dahia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just a lovely bronzy shade. And just put that just in that middle to help catch the light. We'll clean it up shortly. It won't look completely insane for long. Okay, now that that's on, I do want to go in with Giza as well from the same palette, which is the shade slightly above it, or just above it. It's just a little bit of a paler shade. Just want to bring a little bit more dimension to the center of the lid. Yes. Dropping everything. So now that that is done, I'm going to go in with the brush that I used to put the Russian red on. And just with what's left on the brush. Just to help blend the edges a little bit. Yeah. I know, I hope my brush is weird. Don't judge me. So, that, in essence, is the eyes. Now, I'm going to come in with the eyeliner. This is the bit that scares me. So, I'm actually going to do this off camera. I will come back and give you an opinion. If you remember the, one thing I will say to begin with is if you remember the Stabilo highlighters from school or from in the office, they really do just look like that. Quite literally. It's kind of cool. Back in a sec, guys. Alright, so I'm back. So I did the liner off camera because anyone who knows me and anyone who doesn't, you're about to find out. I have, it's not too bad at the moment, there we go. I have a hand trimmer. There's not a lot that I can do about it, and some things I do have trouble with. Eyeliner is one of them, so it's a weak point for me and it's something that I'm working towards. Side note, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Come. Otherwise, I actually don't mind the Sephora Stabilo eyeliner. It goes on really, really black. I find with the felt tip liner, probably needs a little bit more finessing than what I'm used to or what I'm able to do at the moment, just with the hand to get a really fine line, and I question whether you would be able to get a really fine line. If you can, put it up on Insta, tag me in it, I'd be happy to be proved wrong. I'm guessing that it's probably just me in the way that I operate, but I ended up with quite a thick line. which I don't hate. I mean, I like the shape of it, I like the feel of it, and it definitely means that with my trimmer, I've got something that's a little bit more substantial to hold on to be able to do that line. Now, I also just did the eyeliner and mascara offline to speed things up, and because no one wants to see someone doing eyeliner and mascara. Let's be honest. Now, finishing everything up, we are nearing the end. I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star Posh Spice lip liner and e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the shade Tea Rose. I tried this shade on the other day and I absolutely loved it. Really nice pale, cool tone grayscale, pink, peach, nude. It's pretty. So, you don't really need a lip liner with this, but force of habit. Translation, force of habit. Okay. Liquid lip time. Now, I like the doe foot on this. Not focusing? Don't focus. It's good. It's got a point on it so you can get in into a little bit more of a fine line. There you see that tremor. It's going in one more time for the top, or again for the top lip. There we go. So that is the lip done. I like this shade. Like I said, it's a little bit of a cooler grey tone, nude brown terracotta type shade. I enjoy it. And I'm going to grab the e.l.f. Cosmetics Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. And I'm actually just going to use MAC 227 brush. So just a thick packing brush today. Take a little bit of highlighter. It's just a light glow. Healthy. Take a little bit and put it under the brow. Just a touch on the nose. And I forgot to do my Cupid's bow, which I actually really enjoy doing. Let's see. Dries down really, really quickly, which is good. So that is that. And the hair out. Hope you enjoy the look. I always enjoy playing with makeup, and I'm beginning to enjoy filming and putting it up and putting it out there for people to see. Something that I'm still getting used to, but it's something fun, something a little bit different, so why not? In the meantime, have fun. I'll have more videos up soon. Stay safe. See you later, guys. Cheers.